welcome back to File Under Fire, a wrestling review podcast. My name is Brady. I am your host. Joined with me, as always, is Dom.
Hello, welcome to the special night edition of Fall Under Fire.
Yeah, special late night edition. It is
Yeah,
9
special
p.m.
late
for
night
me,
edition.
which means it's 10 for Dom.
Yep.
And Aubie.
Sorry. Hey, happy Halloween.
Yeah,
Happy Halloweeny.
it's also it's al-
Brothers.
it's also Thursday. I'm gonna
Yep.
try and put this episode out tomorrow, so you're gonna get a special Friday episode of the pod.
Special Friday late night edition in the morning of the pod.
But this is our Halloween episode because we're probably not gonna be able to do another episode before Halloween. Um, which I mean, realistically, Halloween is, as we defined it, is a very broad spectrum. Um,
Halloween is October.
yeah.
It's every day for me.
I definitely thought like in a more
I'm scared. There's ghouls everywhere.
Halloween like specific sense. Um, I almost brought Hallowicked. Like
Well, I mean,
there were no good
you
options
didn't
coming,
bring much better, yeah, bruh.
but like
This shit
I
sucks.
didn't want to bring Chikara. I thought about trying to find a Halloween match, but like I was like I feel like I'm gonna have to like dig to find something like
Oh,
kind.
God forbid something fucking good, man. Jesus,
Then
right?
I was I was specifically fucked up because I was specifically trying to find a Halloween the wrestler match on Halloween the day,
Ooh, I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know.
which there
They even fuck with Halloween. They do Day of the Dead.
yeah, but like
They
I
do.
was so I just typed in
I don't know,
1031
man.
into the thing. Like not
That's well, that's the time. It's gonna be 10:31 soon, boy.
it.
Literally, I figure I can live.
So like I was just like, oh, if I can just find one on 1031 from a random year, and like he had a bunch of matches on 1031. It was just trying to
None
find
of them were televised.
yeah trying to find a video of it, which is not always the easiest thing. I also almost brought La Parka versus LA Park for the rights of La Parka.
Why didn't you? Are you
This
fucking serious?
this would have been the longest week of watching matches ever, though, if you
I
brought
Oh,
didn't.
it
Tucker.
would have. It
Yeah, I
would have.
didn't.
It would
I'll
have.
be the
Yeah.
reason that one didn't happen is because I didn't want to watch a 40-minute
It's
match.
it's awesome, but that's a long
Yeah,
match.
Guys,
I,
while I
I am
have the floor,
I'm very excited to talk about this turd.
me
the
too.
turd
Me
burglar.
too.
Um,
While I have the floor, I just want to say, elephant in the room. My voice is different because I had a different microphone.
Puberty.
Puberty. I have a new microphone and I lost my voice, so it's just like a triple whammy. My balls dropped. My balls dropped again. It broke my
You're
mic
like
because
you're
of my balls
practically
dropping.
stepping on them.
hey,
They
Yeah,
dropped so far.
you know
they
what?
trip. I'm tripping, man.
You got caught in your bicycle chain.
If there's a
Oh,
if there's one thing I've prided myself on so far in this podcast, it's trying to have better audio quality than like some wrestling podcasts that I listen to, where it just
then Club Lucha. We love you, Club Lucha.
no.
I'm not trying to establish
Fuck
anything.
those
What am I talking
boys.
Club
about?
Lucha
Yeah, fuck you.
Club Lucha has it down, but like
I will never have anyone from Club Lucha on this podcast
yeah,
ever.
never again. Um, but like I've definitely listened to some wrestling podcasts where it's like it's a thing like this, right? With like multiple people every week, and for some reason they're still using like a webcam mic. It's like
They
it's,
don't
Dude,
understand technology.
there's big pods like that.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to hammer on Way of the Blade, but like
Yeah,
the
like
volume differences and audio quality are nuts.
way the blade I can kind of understand whenever you're having like
It's
random
like,
when you're having like random wrestlers on and shit, you know? But
yeah,
like
every old wrestler podcast has bad audio because they don't understand technology. They're like, boy, wait, I'm just gonna talk to my phone, boy. It's like,
unless
okay,
it's
sir.
like unless it's like I don't know, fucking
Kevin Nash, who smokes fucking Diatura, and he goes, when I went on the stock crisis, it's like, what are you talking about this?
shouts out Kevin
Stock
Nash.
crisis.
Um, so yeah, it's
I'm
all.
gonna I'm gonna look at Kevin Nash thumbnails right
You're
now.
just gonna look at Kevin Nash so you can forget about
You want
my
me to send
match of the
that
week.
that gif of his ass?
No, the Kevin Nash click this thumbnails. They're always usually
Oh yeah,
always
his thumbnails are like
Kevin Nash on why Barack Obama was a good president. True. True. Kevin Nash on what he does and doesn't remember. That's fucking true. Kevin
I
Nash
can
on
look into
Kevin
it.
Nash on mold removal. What?
I don't see color.
You have to get rid of
Color.
your black mold. It's dangerous.
That's true.
Kevin.
Like
Thank you, Kevin Nash.
I'm looking at him now,
Big Daddy Cool.
and it's like I love that his like
keep weight off.
I love that his renders on like all of his thumbnails are just it's the same render but with a different shirt photoshopped on. It's
Yeah, bro. 7 foot punk, bro. What? It's true. That's
We'll
true.
fight you too. Club Lucha, Kevin Nash.
Oh, I just turned fucking Cortana Windows on. God damn it.
Oh no. Not Cortana. She's gonna come out in the damn blue. Sorry.
Let's not talk about that Cortana, bro. Let's not. Wrestling.
Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if we want to talk about wrestling. I'm sorry. Um, my,
Fucking match, bitch.
my match of the week is Zack Sabre Jr. versus Prince Devitt from Progress. This is
This shit is
5/18,
ass, bro.
2014. The reason I brought this match was specifically
Yeah, talk over me, buddy. This shit sucks.
the reason I brought this.
Cut his
So
mic. Cut his mic.
I specifically had the thought of bringing a Devitt match because like this was his gimmick at the time. It was that he was a heel and but everyone loved him and he basically just did little nerd cosplays. Like that was his whole fucking gimmick. Like
He looked like fucking poop, bro.
he
Fuck, it
he
was bad.
he'd paint
Well, Jim
himself.
Smallman said this was the best entrance you'll ever
The
see.
best entrance you've ever seen.
Yeah, fuck that
I
guy, by the
also
way.
love how he calls the whole match for us, man. He just kind of it's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
glad that the wrestlers were able to hear and just do it according to that. Fuck.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back and see like when it skipped ahead because I was it that way the whole time.
I think it was that
I
way
think
the
it
whole
was.
time.
Because that was definitely a Progress wrestling issue and not the upload because the match audio like the strikes and stuff were
Yeah,
in
completely
time.
on time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everything
Like,
with
that's
the bumps and
embarrassing.
everything.
Fuck you, Progress. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck Progress in general. Let's just
Yeah, I think we about a year ago was talking with some friends about the worst promotion ever, and we settled on Progress. So I just want you to know, Dom, this is like the high end of what happens in Progress is Prince Devitt coming out and hitting the "Mommy, I fruit up" introduction and pulling
And he takes
Joker
out
cards out of his paint.
he takes out his sweaty fucking furled up Joker card and puts it on his forehead that smells like fucking butt and taint. Thanks,
You
dude.
know, yeah, it had
Whatever.
little curly pubes and shit stuck to it. You know he's got a hairy ass.
Yeah, and I really like the writing on the back where it's like Scooby Doo taught me that the real monsters are the ones in charge and hide
That's the
behind
thing,
the
man.
mask.
Like the Joker is such a symbol of like fake edgy.
Society.
There's no way to do that cool.
Dude, and like
Zach,
It's
we
a
live
high
in a
schooler's
society.
idea of what is like edgy.
and exactly at 14, this was the fucking coolest thing I had
You're not
ever
14 no more,
seen,
bro.
bro.
Shit.
I'm just like the Joker, bro.
I'm chaotic as shit, man.
At 14, 15, I thought that like him doing this or there's the clip of him coming out as a Hannibal Lecter like in the straitjacket and everything.
Jesus Christ.
They like wheel him out on a dolly, like that shit. The like that
They should have dropped him on his fucking face.
fake ass edgy shit. So Dom, I know you, because I asked you before the pod about what you actually knew about Progress, and you said next to nothing.
It's
So
bruh. Punk. They call themselves like punk rock, like the fuck out of here.
so
Went to the El Santo titty movie last night. The guy's name was like he called himself like John Punk Rock something, and all I could think about was Jim Punk Rock Smallman.
Jesus, I fucking hate.
So he was like
Ugh.
a minorly successful British comedian who like used his comedy money to start a wrestling promotion.
Is that? I didn't even know that. I just knew
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
piece of
he
shit.
was already like a minor celebrity in
Yeah,
Britain as like a stand-up. I think he'd been on TV some, but
yeah. I just knew he was a piece of shit. I didn't know like his background or anything.
I mean, he
Um,
looks like a guy you just want to fucking lay out. Like if
like
you saw him
a
in public,
real,
you'd be like,
a real schmimey piece of work.
yeah, I
Like,
just want to sucker punch
Yeah.
this guy.
Nice
um,
fucking
Pop
hat,
one.
jerk off, fucking bitch.
the
He's really bad on commentary too.
they have some
Yeah, I
like
just wanted him to shut up, bruh, the whole time.
Progress had some interesting ideas. Like their world championship, like their Progress like main championship was
Yeah, it was a big Nazi
it was a
staff.
giant Nazi looking staff, which was
Ooh,
insane. And so,
I mean, that's an
so
idea.
that's like
Yeah,
that's like
great
the
idea.
bad end of it, right? But then like the
Well,
good
I have an idea for our championship. It'll be some shit that would like melt somebody's face in Indiana Jones.
The Ark of
but
the
then
Covenant, yeah.
but then the fucking tag team championships were like two halves of like a yin yang shield, and I've always kind of thought that was cool. I know it's
I mean, that's
stupid,
cool, I
but like
guess.
it's better than the giant Nazi staff.
Yeah, I think in
I, I,
a lot of
yeah.
ways, progress is like you had to be there.
Oh,
It
for
was
sure.
hot, and they were doing like when everywhere else was a super indie. Progress turned into a super indie, but they were like trying to run storylines and angles and stuff. It's
Hmm.
just God, it's so bad to go back and watch, and the crowd doesn't help. You know that smells like chips, peas, and gravy, and Newcastle, and oak farts in there, and they're all
Well,
trying to get their fucking bits off.
how do you
Oh
run
my
Yet it's
god.
still being
storylines
such
if
a
you?
joke.
Yeah,
Yes.
like how do you run storylines if you do if you don't have like a concrete like roster at the time? You know,
Well,
like
they
They
did. If you go
they
back and look
did.
at the
oh,
cards,
they did.
they had British guys. Like they had a core. It turned into a super indie, and it's not. It obviously does not hold up at all, and is very,
Gotcha.
very like the worst shit of all
Shit
time.
ever.
But yeah,
But like I mean, you
but it
got
was hot, man. It was hot enough to where I like started watching it because you saw people talking about it everywhere,
to.
and I watched. Yeah, I've
I mean,
suffered through a lot of these shows before I was like, actually, this sucks.
I was in the same boat, but like that this at the time was like not groundbreaking, but it was like it was something new, it was something fresh. It everybody had kind of figured out what the super indie stuff was, but it was like it was all the PWG or and this by this point, like this is 2014, like Ring of Honor is definitely on the back end, and plus like
It didn't start as a super indie either. Like their first champ, I think, was like Rampage Brown, or maybe it was what's that fucking shitty guy's name? I can picture him in my head.
fucking
But
Jimmy
a lot
Havoc.
of it is that they're no, they had
No.
another guy who was like their early like ace, who was like the exception to what I was gonna say, which is like a lot of these guys broke out in other places, like as progress was a going thing, and
Hmm.
so it sort of turned into a super indie where like Zack Sabre Jr. and Will Ospreay and these Mark Andrews are getting bookings like in other places, and so it starts to attract, you know, indie
The
talent from all over, and it
Yeah,
really does turn into one a super indie,
it
but
brings in
it
the Codys of the world at the time, and um like guys
You know,
like
all the
that.
butt.
Yeah, like
yeah, it's horrendous.
and
Don't
like
watch it. You
I
can
will
watch this
s-
match though; it's funny.
I will
Pretty
say
short.
like at this point too, like I think we like now in 2025 are all kind of used to the like random white guy goes to Japan thing. But like in 2014, like Saber Jr. and Devitt were like kind of the only two. Like no,
Yeah, and Zack Sabre at this point was still in Noah.
yeah,
He
like
was
he's
kind of
kind
breaking
of
out of
just
Noah.
getting there.
I
Like,
kind of got the feel that this was a little bit Noah versus New Japan.
yeah, they definitely try and kind of position it that way. But I mean, like,
But they're crackers.
but yeah, by this point, I mean, uh, Bullet Club's like maybe barely exists. But
I want to
like,
think about it.
not like, it's not like the crazy version of Bullet Club that was like selling T-shirts everywhere. It was like fucking Bad Luck Fale carrying Devitt out on his shoulders, and like, uh, that's kind of it.
And like, Folly, now there's a good wrestler.
Like, Carl Anderson might have been there. You know what I mean? Like, there was really not a lot of like just random. Chris Brooks, I don't even know if it's wrestling in progress at this point, let alone in fucking everywhere else in Japan.
Let's never invoke his name again.
I'm sorry. That's probably the only other way I would bring a progress match is a CCK match. Um, and
I can't wait to eat wings, bro.
I don't know if I'd ever do that. Oh man, we got a Dom hungry already.
They had a dude. They had a
Sorry.
dude named Rampage Brown who was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember Rampage.
And what was his name? We did one of his matches on the blog, a yard match. He was like the ugliest little weird freaky dude ever. He was pretty good.
That's like a lot of guys.
Little gross, weird, freaky guy.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, he was a little gross, weird, freaky
That's
guy. I'll
like
try to find
you
him
just
and put him
described
in the
like
chat.
half of Progress's roster.
Nah, this guy looks like he's like a different species. He's on some like Lord of the Rings shit.
Named Gollum.
It's actually just Lycos. No. Um.
Bro, I
Oh, it
watched
never
the clip
ends,
like
dude.
this.
Oh my god, the worst roster of all time.
Yeah. Also,
I am
too.
Karen Noir.
This is way pre Care Noir.
Yeah, I was well gone by that point.
So was I. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
yeah. I mean, I kind of like dipped in and then back out to like Progress and stuff because like it
The guy I
was.
was trying to think of, his name was Nathan Cruz. Have you ever heard of him?
Yes, I remember that name.
Yeah, yeah, he was like their first ace, if I remember correctly.
This makes sense.
Mike Hitchman. What was his name? Wild Boar. You guys ever seen that guy?
No.
Oh, I have definitely. Yeah, I've seen the name Wild Boar on Cage Match before because I went, wow, what a cool name.
Probably not a good wrestler.
Yeah, probably not a good wrestler.
But yeah,
Nah, he was pretty. He would be I think really awesome in the minis division in CMLL, but you definitely would have to put him in a mask because he's like the fucking ugliest person there. I'm gonna put this in
Dog
the
shit
channel.
ugly.
um
Oh, ew, he is a gross little ugly fucking freak.
yeah, like
He
the
looks like Tolkien like dwarf
that
like very
goddamn
ew damn.
oh yeah,
He's
dude.
like a grandma with a buff body.
This is
He
really
had an
like
awesome match with Yakuza J. One of the best babyface performances I've ever seen, actually.
this is definitely one of those times when it's just like it
El
was
Torito is so fucking ass.
like this was the time when wrestling just popped there, like uh
Yeah, Brit Rest was high, and it was, in my recollection, it was Progress before Rev Pro.
yeah, it was definitely Progress, and then like it was Progress, and then it was What Culture, for me at least. Like,
Oh my fucking Jesus.
I missed that. That was after the.
yeah,
I've
but
actually been to on the same weekend a Progress show and a Rev Pro show, but it was a Mania weekend thing.
like Rev Pro is kind of like the one that just made it out the back end, I guess, if that makes sense.
They
Like,
really did lean more into the super indie thing, and they spent a lot of money bringing in like Ishii and like Tanahashi and stuff.
yeah, and like they formed the partnerships with like ROH and like New Japan to be able to like, hey, can we get X guy and X guy, Um,
How much do you think it is? Because when you say Rev Pro and progress and stuff, like I have like a physical reaction to that. Like that's the last thing I've not even watched the Hechicero Jelwa match uh, that I really want to watch because I know it's Rev Pro. How much is just the crowd? Because these crowds are so fucking annoying.
It's really it's like if you took all the things we hated and put it into like it was almost like a joke to fuck with us. It was like wow.
I
How many of
did
this is awesome jazz
so
are there?
I did
5?
write
Before it
down
started.
I did write down in my notes the crowd fuck me I'm sorry because
Yeah.
they're chanting this is progress, which kind of okay. Like I can allow that, right? Cuz it's
But
like
Jim Smallman thinks they're saying something else. He thinks they're saying thank you, progress.
yes,
That's what
he
he says
does
on
think that.
commentary.
And then
So
his
much of his own ass
and
he
then like
is.
within the same breath they almost switch to this is awesome for like the fourth time. And I was just like shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
And
up.
there's always people trying to get jokes off.
Yeah, they're
I've
just
played it already with the guy who says like, "Devitt, stop being such a joker," and you just hear
Such
like
a joker.
you just hear like a from
yeah,
like
you
the
hear
rest of the
like
crowd.
you
So
hear you
bad.
hear like a slight laugh and then you hear boo. It was very funny. I did also note that I hate when people just woo whenever somebody chops somebody.
Dude, on that first Devitt chop, which his chops are good. They're
There is
solid. But
listen,
like they
we've
do
spent
it.
like 20 minutes bitching about this match or about like everything around this match. The match itself is like just good. Like it's a solid match.
I would say it's probably exactly what you would picture when you picture like a
These
short Prince Devitt Xavier Jr. match. It's
yeah,
like
they start hot.
exactly what you are. Well, he hits that shotgun dropkick, and then Saber lays there for like 30 seconds while he does Joker poses, and he hits a double stomp. I actually really hated that.
Yeah, but
That's
like
I get it in theory, but Devitt milked it too much. And
um
I actually wrote this whole quote now. Can I do
go
my
go right
Smallman
ahead.
quote that he
Yes.
says? He's even channeling the spirit of the Joker in this match. He's making it a bit more awesome.
Yes,
How much you psych out your opponent when you make an entrance like that?
I
Yeah, I'm sure he was real.
uh-huh
Zack Sabre was real psyched out.
by the Joker.
Yeah,
Dude, I was like
So this is I mean just I hate him.
yeah, I was like, this would be funny. And then I watched it, and I'm like, the match is decent, and like, I feel like we can get some solid content out of it. Um,
I do.
but
It was. I have suspected that I would not enjoy the Devitt stuff as much as I did in real time if I went back to it, and this definitely confirmed that. He's like a real. He gives me like Takeshita, like AI wrestler vibes, where everything he does is like good and smooth, but it's like he's such a creator wrestler type guy.
Yeah,
There's
like
just no
he just
like.
yeah,
It's also corny.
I like the one. I know this is gonna sound kind of like stupid in the scheme of how he acts in this fucking match because he acts like a goofball. But like any, I feel like after he goes to like NXT and like starts like he, there is at least something here where like he has a little bit more intensity. Like he's still trying, you know? Whereas like
Yeah, it's not
all the
going
bad
through the motions necessarily.
all the bad things he does in this match when he goes to WWE just get turned to 11 and it fucking sucks, bro. Like it's fucking terrible. Um
Yeah, and Zach is Zach here. This is
yeah.
like your stock
Yeah,
standard Zack
yeah,
Sabre
Zach,
match.
listen, if there's
Arm fuckery. It does get a lot better when they just start hitting each other, but
yeah, but it's
there's
still like why you gotta look like Joker?
so one of the spots that like I thought was actually really solid is Devitt randomly decides to grab a chair out from under the ring. I guess there's no rules against that. I don't know. They whatever, I guess. Um but he like pulls a chair out, like hits him in the gut, and then sets the chair up and puts Zach in it, and then like drop kicks him like 3 or 4 rows deep,
And
which
the
That
like
crowd
is
was loving it,
cool.
but you couldn't see it at all. I
yeah,
didn't
like
think. I went back to try to watch it. Like you can't see the impact.
it
They do
wasn't
that shot from above where it's like so well lit, and then they they cut to the move and you can't see shit.
yeah, the seating area, like you could tell they only had the lights on the ring and that's it. Like
That's probably for the best.
but yeah, probably. Um but like it's a cool spot. Like I at least enjoyed that, you know. And then
He
yeah,
screamed like Abdul the Butcher when he did the drop kick too.
Zach does a
Is that a Joker
cool
thing?
I don't
Did the
know.
Joker scream a lot?
No.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
didn't
I
think so.
guess maybe sometimes, but like not like Abdullah. Like Zach has a cool kind of sequence. This match is pretty short. It's like 12 or 13 minutes. Um but Zach like hits a half Nelson suplex and then gets up, penalty kicks the fuck out of him, which is
I
like
like the penalty kicks, but that's yeah.
yeah,
I always say but
That's
because I
always
don't give
good.
a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard to fuck up. But Viano 3 Jr. does a better one in your match, Dom.
it's true.
he does.
And then puts an armbar on. Then there's just like yeah, like you said, it's a Zack Sabre Jr. match. There's always going to be a lot of arm work, and then
Yeah, I did.
I didn't care
He took
for
a
it.
sip of he took a sip of somebody's beer and gave it back to him. I don't think I would drink after Zack Sabre.
I would. He looked very sad.
He looks like a hoe to me.
Yeah, bruh. It
I
just.
think he's out there hoeing it up. He has that vibe.
I just don't like.
dude,
I don't
I
like
don't
the
want to
vegan
slut shame.
physique.
I don't want to slut shame Zack Sabre Jr., but I'm not drinking
that
after him.
picture, the screenshot you sent
He's too lanky.
of of like the
I don't like
render
it.
they have for him, where like it made me realize like how much better he looks with the douchey haircut he has now, because that douchey haircut he has in the render is like fucking terrible. He looks like he's trying to
But
audition to
there
be
was a
the
time.
sixth Arctic Monkey or something. Like,
There was a time in England where you were like legally required to have that haircut.
yeah, what? Where it was the fucking like '60s and the Beatles were the hottest thing on radio? Like,
I am the Arctic Monkeys. I am the Arctic Monkeys.
uh,
That's just what they sound like too.
We are the Beatles. We are the Beatles.
You
um,
know what else I hated? When Zack Sabre scooted himself into position to take the double stomp.
Mhm.
I try to avoid like
Uh,
nitpicking stuff like that because if I did, it'd probably drive me fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, the good ones don't do it that much.
He's true though.
Yeah.
um,
But it is, it's very much like on the rails. It's a
yeah, like
standard match.
And
not a lot of
standard and
not a lot of fuckery for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know.
fuck that guy's so ugly.
It's solid
Funny, a
enough.
funny trip down memory lane.
Yeah,
I hate Jim Smallman.
yeah, fuck him. I mostly just wanted to get Dom's reaction to Progress because I knew he would think that it
It
was.
fucking sucks.
Yep,
It was bad, bro. I didn't. I didn't like it.
You're not gonna be jumping into the
the Progress
streams
mines.
with Shibriva.
This is progress.
Oh, dude, you don't.
Fuck you.
I could go on and on about
Fuck
like
you.
how.
The main event of the show was Jimmy fucking Havoc versus
Jesus Christ.
Mandrews in a ladder match.
Hey, one of the guys that I did kind of like was Mandrews. He was like one of the like few people that I thought like actually could do something else. You know?
He's a good flippy guy. He's
Yeah,
not like an Osprey clone, so he's got that going for him. He has
exactly.
fun.
Like in a
Yeah.
world of Osprey clones, he is at least his own man. I think he's still working. I think he works like TNA with
TNA.
fucking Flash Morgan Webster. That's a whole other dude.
Oh God, there's another. Every time you say a name from Progress, it's like a.
Do you remember
Ugh.
Martin Kirby?
I remember Martin Kirby, the bully. He was a big bully.
Yeah, I could.
The London riots. Did
They
you
don't
watch
even
any
have.
London riots matches?
Yeah,
The fuck is that?
I don't like vaguely like I remember the name. I don't know if I ever like locked in on a London riots
They were a
match.
big time. I think they've had a match on this show. I'm sure they did. Oh, the Swords of Essex. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah,
This is just as bad as the Evolve stuff when I was trying to find a Jaka match.
yeah, like it's rough out there.
Tommy End defeated El Ligero in 12 minutes. I'm sure that was a fucking classic.
Did I say El Torito? I meant El Ligero. I don't know why I said El. I don't even know who El Torito is.
Oh, he just caught a stray.
Isn't El Torito Masquerita Sagrada?
Yes. Yeah, he doesn't suck at all, but
Yeah,
I'll just
actually,
I'm
throw him
sorry.
high.
actually one of the best minis ever.
My fault, guys. I didn't expect it.
uh, anyway, let's move on to good wrestling and talk about good wrestling instead of dwelling on shitty ass progress.
Hey, you picked it, bruh.
I know, but I wanted to get it out. We got it out. Let's move on to good stuff. Um, Dom's match of the week. This is the Rey del Inframundo match from CMLL 10/29/24 last year. This is like the Day of the Dead Cibernetico. Um, I, I kind of love, like, first of all, before we even get like into the actual match portion of it, the presentation for this is like beautiful.
Those shows are always great, man.
Like
Shout
the
out my friend Stefania. She went as a tourist to a Day of the Dead show, and she brought me back a really cool, like, little notepad, CMLL Day of the Dead notepad. That's
that's
fucking
sick.
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone who loses, they don't lose. They die and get sent to hell forever.
Okay, I'm glad that you also said that because every time someone got pinned, I wrote, I wrote that they went to hell. I was,
That's what it is. They always get taken or dragged away by their monster men.
I wrote,
They should have kept Santo Jr. down there.
I,
Yeah, bro.
They could have kept Magnus, too.
oh man, oh,
Yeah.
I have so many good notes for this match. I'm so excited to get into it. Um,
And this is just for context. They did a couple of these
Uh-huh.
Verneticos, but this isn't like the actual final match. And I think Barbaro Cavernario was the Rey del Inframundo coming into it. Does that sound right? He was the
um,
defending.
I don't
I
know.
haven't seen that, but that sounds cool.
I'm gonna
I like
take your word for
Barbara
it.
Carbonario.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
bro,
your word
we're
for it.
bad.
Yeah, exactly. My
This wasn't the match where Defunto actually became Rey del Inframundo. Sorry for the spoiler, but you should have already watched the match anyway,
Uh-huh.
podcast listener.
yeah,
It was a four-way. It was a four-way. So they did four Cyberneticos. Barbaro Carbonario 1-1, Shelwa 1-1, Barbosa 1-1. So that the final match is super sick too.
Ooh,
And then
I'll
the
watch that.
this, yeah. And kind of a shocking result, to be honest. Even the result of this match was shocking at the time. This is really like
yeah. This is like
Defunto
the
is not like
this is like when they decide to kind of not.
push Defunto a little more. I think so.
Yeah,
oh, definitely, man. He was because he comes out with that trios belt. It's like the Occidente. It's the Guadalajara Trios Championship that he had with like Ryder and Creeksus. He was doing small shows or working openers and stuff, man. And then he had been there for a while and totally through the quality of his work, I think.
Yeah, I mean he is fucking fantastic.
yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't necessarily want to just say like they strapped the rocket to him because I don't think that's necessarily accurate. You know, like he's not like
No, but this is a big deal, man. To
yeah,
win Ray Dillon Mundo is a big deal.
and they've definitely like used this to catapult him into
Yeah.
being
He's
a
a main event guy.
yeah,
He
being a
works main
more
event.
solidified main event guy. They're willing to
This
like
still, as you like,
send
to
him
that point, this is
places.
a Tuesday show. His big victory to get into the final is on a Tuesday show,
Hmm.
and it's not even the main.
Yeah, yeah. This is yeah, like, but it's a lot of fun and it feel like it's a feel good moment. it, the
I'm
start
stoked. Sure.
the start of this match, like I wrote down so many notes for this match where, but like the very beginning where
We
like,
got to say who's in it.
oh yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Do you have the list? Because I
I
don't.
do.
Go ahead.
It's Vegas, who is now Vegas Depredador, and I think he had just joined the
He's
Depredadors.
fucking awesome. I like
Yep.
him.
Yeah, he rocks.
Cool mask.
El Coyote, Dom's goat,
Yes.
who at this point was in Chikale's still ring. I don't even think he's in a stable anymore because Chikale's Okamura's is with Utani now.
Yeah, I don't know why, bro. He's so good, bro. Please just put him in something,
Oh no,
bro.
that was
Please.
Vegas that was in Chikale's still ring. Anyway, Coyote's
Was it?
awesome. Espanto
Yeah,
Jr.,
Coyote's awesome.
the turd in the punch bowl for Lola Negro.
Uh-huh.
Lola Negra, excuse me. Creek Seuss,
He's
he's on
whatever.
steroids. That's awesome.
He's on steroids. I think he is shitty and he's cool and he's good.
I
Yeah,
I
I think that's the perfect description.
at some point I wrote in my notes, Crixus is like a aura farmer. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's like he's an
Yeah.
aura farmer wrestler, but he's good. If that makes sense.
I think
Like
he's like a better Esfinge, but he doesn't have the charisma and the mask, really.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
he has the body, and so like
Yeah.
he at least has something. Like he's like the first guy to take his shirt off, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to show off his beautiful body.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's like he's at least competent enough in the ring. Like he's not.
Yeah, he's fine. He does some cool stuff. He almost dies. Dom gifted. It was cool.
Yeah, bro. He did not rotate enough, and it looks like he just wanted to kill himself.
He goes for that
Dude,
DCO move.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then
Ooh.
Defunto, the aforementioned Defunto, who I sort of recklessly said was one of the 5 best wrestlers in the world when we were talking earlier, but I stand by that.
yeah. I mean,
And then another one of the best wrestlers in the world, Viano 3 Jr.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I'm sure everybody knows
He's
of my love
fantastic
for
in
Viano
this.
3
yeah.
Jr. Yeah.
He like I know he loses, right? But like I still think he really is the kind of like star of the match, if that makes
Well,
sense.
see, that's an evergreen statement, Brady.
Like,
He's
Unfortunately,
always fucking cool.
yeah, and he's always losing.
but
Magnus, boring.
oh man,
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
think he
mean it
did
like
cool
that.
things, but like, you know,
He was good in this match, and I wrote that in my notes that he surprised me being good. He's one of those guys who, because CML's roster is so deep.
he kind of coasts, yeah.
Yeah, he's really good, but like
You can kind of just
he's not. There are more interesting people.
he's one of those guys you can kind of just throw in like early card 6 man and like you're like okay. And then like
Yeah.
but at the same time
Yeah.
it's like if they're thin that week or something and they need to bump them to the main, it's like okay. You know, like it's
I
kind of
mean,
this
he's a pushed, occasionally pushed dude,
yeah,
and
like he can kind of do
PLL,
a
and
bit of both.
he's a predator as well. So I don't that stable is boring to me. So
Yeah,
it
besides
rubs off on
Vegas.
him. Yeah, and then Zandakan Jr., who I think they had just formed Galleon Phantasma, and they even call it by the original name Barca Phantasma on
Barkman
commentary.
Fantasma. I was
Yeah,
like that. Ooh.
yeah. Uh, and of course, he had been affiliated with Viano 3 Jr. And his brother, so that plays into the end of the match too. But I mean, other than Espanto Jr., everybody here is at least serviceable, and everybody other than Espanto Jr. Has their moments, and even he has some funny shit.
Yeah, yeah. He's fucks up a lot. That's
Uh
awesome.
the very beginning of the match when like uh Crixus and Zandikan are like in the ring and they like and Viano 3 Jr. like jumps in and like drop kicks them both and then everyone just immediately
Everybody
like
beats his
yeah,
ass.
just aggro's on him and just starts
Yeah,
stomping him out. That
I
shit
wrote beat down on Viano 3 Jr. for being too awesome.
that shit had me fucking rolling, dude. Um Oh yeah, did you even see? So like, it's so fucking funny too. Like, uh, so obviously like they do the elimination to like set the teams, and like I was like, I realized like Magnus got like eliminated, and I was like, when? Like, I'm like looking at the guys in the ring and like who's out, and I'm like, when did Matt? And like it was as like somebody else was doing their entrance, like, and they do the like the big like, oh, here's the match thing. And like he got thrown, just got bitched out like
No,
immediately.
he got eliminated on the. I thought he was the one who got eliminated on the defunto rope walk draw. Oh, that was the actual match.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was once it started. I don't. Cybernetica rules are so needlessly complicated, and
it's
Uh-huh.
like
true.
the first 4 minutes of this where they're doing that like team stuff, you could. It's so nothing. You could lop that off so easily,
But
Uh-huh.
also
and
like
it
every once in a
sets
while
the
you get
you
some
have
cool
to.
stuff, you
No,
know?
I mean it's you did. There were some cool eliminations and cool spots. But it's like then it sets it up where you have to go through the adding order or whatever. It's just so unnecessary. Like it's fluff when
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
could just say, "Here's the two teams like drawn randomly,"
yeah,
and
It
like
is a lot of
the
needless fluff.
actual match part. Because you have to like, if we weren't gonna talk about it like in public, if you will, like I would not have paid any attention to who was on what team or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's so
I
hard
don't
to
I
keep
don't
up
really.
I don't think and like I don't
and
think you
what order
really
they're supposed to
need
come
to.
in. You don't,
Yeah.
which is why it's like, okay, so what's the point of this?
Like I think as I was watching it, it's kind of one of those things where I'm just sitting there going like, okay, this is like how like in a three-way like it's kind of like always general problem with it, which is like when guys are just like waiting
Waiting around.
around, yeah, or the same thing with like a four-way
Uh-huh.
where guys are just like sitting around the ring. This is like
They
that.
selling like a body slam for 3 minutes.
This
Uh,
is that, but like in a formatted, intentional way,
Yeah.
which is kind of makes it better. But then it's just yeah, like it's
It's
just
fun. It's just like feels unnecessarily complicated to my dumb brain.
yeah, it's not
yeah.
needed.
Like the Cybernetico that I brought, like who cares? Just let it rip.
hmm Um,
But you can still enjoy it that way. I'm sure when I watched it live, I didn't have the teams in my head. I wrote them down for this. So
as I watched it, I did not write down shit about what team was who, or I just was like, oh, this guy and this guy are in the ring, and they're doing XYZ. Like that's my notes.
I think
Like,
the
That's
only
how you're
like
supposed to experience it.
the interesting thing about it was that Zandokan and Defunto were on opposite teams.
Uh-huh.
But then they're in the final three, which is an some final three. Uh, anyway, and if you wanted to go that way, you could have gone the final two. But otherwise, like yeah, it doesn't. I don't. It's a mixture of. I think all these guys are Rudos at this point. Yeah,
yeah, it definitely
Oh, good point.
it's kind of
Magnus and Vegas were like tweeners, sort of. I guess because the Predators were tweeners.
Vegas is stiff as fuck. He's cool.
I there's a bit in here where Vegas and Viano 3 Jr. are like working together, and it's just really really fucking good stuff, dude. Like, and Viano Tercero Jr., man, oh God bless you. Like,
He's a king.
He's probably my legit like favorite
Hmm.
current wrestler.
That's what I
He's just
associate.
he's so good, man. He's great at everything.
hmm
And when he does crazy complicated stuff, like it's always something new. So you can like if he fucks it up or if it's goofy, it's like, well, at least I've never seen that before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And he punches and he's
but,
got insane charisma. The crowd, this is one of those CMLL shows where like the crowd is hot but you can't hear it.
Because they
yeah,
have it
But
mic'd like really weird.
yes, but you it does get noticeably louder for the Viano Tercero Jr. and Zandokan minutes.
I
Those guys and Defunto too. They're with Defunto too.
I typed in my notes. Zandokan eliminated Espanto Jr. with the power of dizziness because he pins him, but he like does the like roll around with the pin
Oh
first.
yeah, he does. It's fun. It's cool. He gets him. But the coolest part about that is when Zanakin misses a knee drop kick or something, and Espanto doesn't know what to do, so he just drops to his knees. It's really awesome.
I'm
Espanto's
glad you
awesome,
wrote.
bro.
I wrote Espanto sucks and is eliminated and dragged away.
And then
So I think he did something shitty right before he got
then
eliminated.
He did like 3 shitty things. He fucked up a kick to the back of Coyote's head and landed on him somehow. Fucked him up. It was awesome. This is also a really cool Coyote look. I like you. I like Coyote.
Oh, he looks awesome here. He's pretty over too, man.
Yes,
It
but
helps
everyone
that
does
it
this
helps that
little
he's doing
fucking.
like fucking Japanese moves. He's throwing like Northern Light
Yeah,
suplexes
he's
and
doing Northern Light suplexes and fucking yeah, Argentine coaster, fucking
um
yeah,
oh,
baby.
oh, he does like yeah. That's where I wrote down that he was a hero nerd when he does the
Yeah,
Argentine coaster.
Yoshihito
That Defuto
Sasaki,
kicks
bro.
out of.
Yeah, kicks out of him. Fuck that stupid Puro shit, bro.
He
I
does like the rope assisted swinging neck breaker thing where he like puts
I
his
think it
feet
looked
up
really
on the
cool.
top rope. Yeah, I love that shit.
Defunto rewards it with the stiffest dropkick I think I've ever seen in my whole life.
Oh my god, dude.
dude,
Yeah,
Directly to his teeth.
I scheduled that to be tweeted out on the account. I don't know if it has or not yet. That was overly
Bro,
nasty.
I
I haven't
mean,
got the notification, so
and
I
it's
don't know.
awesome, and that's what got him the pin, just to fucking corner dropkick, which yeah, because it just fucking killed him. I liked it.
Um, I I
And those stinky feet right in your mouth.
I
Oh
typed in my
yeah, bro,
notes.
straight up.
I typed in my notes. Crixus and Magnus both took their shirts off like cowards. Cause like I don't know, half the fucking fun of it is like all of these guys have to come out wearing the same like shirt, like they're fighting not to go to uh Dia de los Muertos hell, I guess.
Yeah, they're trying to
Viano
get
takes
torn
his shirt
apart.
off too, but he rips his off in a moment of like pure machismo after he kicks somebody's head off.
Yeah.
Bro, he fucking kicks a dude's head off.
I think it's Defunto on the PK.
He fucks him up.
He rocks his shit, dude.
Uh,
I mean,
oh,
stiff CMLL is the best CMLL, I think.
so much happened for like I don't even know, like the first like whatever it is, like 10, 15 minutes of the match that I like literally forgot Zandokan was in the match. Because
Uh-huh.
like he's just gone for so long, like it's just not his
He's so
turn.
awesome though. Like every time, this is like every match too. Every time he gets in the ring, it's like The Rock, man. There's like a
There's
standoff, a stare down, and he throws like the biggest chop of all time.
Uh-huh.
He's just like he's so big, he's deceptively big, and he looks so fucking cool, and he's so over. Like whenever he comes in, he pauses for people to like
this is
appreciate, and it works every time.
this is also where I wrote Zandokan and Defunto double team moves, which are cool. And then I like in the same thing, I'm like, hey man, they're beating up Kimelito on the ramp. What the hell did he do?
Bro,
They're on opposite teams. They just
Because
decided
it's
to beat his
so
ass together.
Bro, it's so funny. You can get lost watching just them because sometimes they decide to beat up a random skeleton guy. Sometimes they're like, let's just beat up Camlito again, bro. And it just keeps cycling. They just keep all beating
but
each other up.
it's so
No one
funny.
is safe.
It's so
We
funny
love
because it's
Lucha.
like it's literally like 1 second they're like the other skeleton like characters are beating up Kimelito, and literally the next second he's just standing there fine, like just chilling, like just watching the match.
Like, I don't even fucking. What is up with it? Why do they hate each other?
I don't know, man. It's so fucking funny. Um, Finally we get to the point where it's just Defunto and Viano, And man, like
And in real time, I was marking out crazy because I knew one of my guys was gonna win.
I honestly like
Foolishly thinking this is Viano 3 Junior's time,
this is his night.
but I'm happy with the outcome. I can't be mad about
Uh-huh.
deceased winning. But
Yeah, but at the same time, you're
I
just
love you,
like,
deceased.
at the same
he
time,
does it. He does it in this part too. The thing that I was talking about in the group chat that I love about Defunto is like when he gets somebody down, he just runs up and starts stomping the shit out of them.
there's a lot of
He's so
there.
deadly with his feet.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of stomping people out. I didn't mention it, but it's earlier in the match when Coyote like launches himself to the outside onto like he like slingshots himself out onto Defunto.
I love that. I love that coyote spout.
It's such a great spot, but then he just gets jumped and like just they're all just start beating the fuck out of
that's
him.
always funny, dude. I will always geek out when Los Guerreros Laguneros do that. That's like a trademark. Like when Ultimo Guerrero just starts stomping on the guy who just did a
It's
dive. It's so funny.
fucking hilarious to me, dude. Um, yeah, and like the Viano and Defunto part of this match where it's just them wrestling is so fucking fun, dude. Uh, like I don't even know where to start. I'm just like looking at my notes and just like all of it is good, and I don't want to just read through it like one by one. But like the like I was like popping for like a Defunto power slam. Um,
Yeah, bro.
This
Awesome.
was the scoop power slam match, man. I think everybody hit a scoop power slam, but it was rad. I mean, I love a scoop power slam.
Defunto does a like a crazy dive where he like lands on his foot and he like
It's like the run up plancha thing
yeah.
where he like runs up the ropes. Yeah, he does that too. Like the thing he does a lot. He sells his like foot and leg after a dive.
Uh-huh.
He's so
Um,
sick.
He's
uh,
the coolest.
Viano does like a acai moonsault to the outside. I mean, I guess he's already like on the rope. That's after he does
That's
the
after the PK. Yeah.
yeah the PK, which I went holy thigh slap.
He does a thigh slap, but he also kicks him
But he also
directly in
kicks him
the
directly
face.
in the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good mix. You know, these indie wrestlers, man, they could learn something here.
Well, he also doesn't do it on every move.
Yeah, he doesn't do
No,
it whenever he's just
there's a limit. There's a limit of how many I can stomach
he doesn't do it when he's just trying to like he doesn't thigh slap on a chop.
on a chop. Yeah.
Or a headbutt.
Headbutt I could at least like kind of understand because you don't
No, I want to hear those coconuts banging together.
uh,
Real.
but like I at least understand if you're trying to be safe. Doing it on a chop it makes no fucking sense.
Pussy shit.
Doing it on a
La
punch
Lucha.
also makes no fucking
Who else were we
sense.
gonna fight? Kevin Nash
Um,
and Dom Guarini.
Phil
We're gonna fight
Schneider.
all of you. Yeah.
You've been wanting to fight Phil Schneider though. Viano hits a sit out power bomb, which I like. I wrote sit out power bomb from the villain. Uh,
He got into it really cool though. He like jumped into it like gator rolled and then deadlifted him.
yeah. Defunto goes for the rope walk drop kick, but Viano stands up and headbutts him, which I thought was
Yep.
like it's
Awesome.
not a crazy reversal, but it's like enough.
It's
Um,
like some old
It's
Lucia
really
shit
good.
where like, yeah, my
Yeah.
head is huge.
It's like in my match where there's an Irish whip and then a punch on the
Uh-huh.
on the rebound. Why make it more complicated than it needs to be?
Uh-huh.
uh,
Just stick my head out and headbutt you.
I love
He's got that big ass hard head too.
Uh-huh.
I kind of love the way this match finishes. because it's like it is it is exactly what should happen, right? So like Defunto goes for like he runs from the ramp. He is, and I guess I don't know what he's gonna go for. Double stomp, um, like
I'm not
from
sure,
the
but
middle
whatever
rope.
it is, he saves it big time.
Yeah, but like he when he jumps from the middle rope over the top rope and he goes back to the middle, he misses the rope and he like falls forward. Kind of just headbutts Viano Cicero in the
Yeah,
dick.
he fucks that up, but he's perfected it in recent times.
Um,
And he fucks it up, but he nails him anyway.
yeah, he's still like
Yeah.
He
he hits him.
midair improvs
He
and
hits him
nails
and
the
he's
shit
like
out
he immediately gets up and he's like fuck I got to do something else. And so he runs to the side and then does just like the meanest fucking like senton you could do and then gets up again, runs the rope and just hits a like nasty ass double stomp and then
That's the goat.
pins him for the win and yeah, that shit was fucking sick, bro. Like what a perfect recovery. It's like it's
That's the super goat.
the it's the obvious thing to say here. But not everything you do has to be perfect and well
Mhm.
practiced and amazing because you're doing they call it a high risk maneuver for a reason because there's a chance you just fucking fail. Like there's a chance just
Yeah, and
things go
he didn't
wrong.
just run back through it again.
Yeah, he didn't just like
He just
stand
like
up and
found
then
his
be like, "Oh, I got to get back on the
anyway.
middle rope and do my move." Like
Yeah.
he just moved on, hit some other power moves, pinned him and got the 3. Figure it out, man. Fucking figure it out.
Huge pop from me, even watching back, knowing the result.
Uh-huh.
I love Viano Tercero, but I am
A
very,
deceased fan.
yeah, and finally he's getting the spotlight. I remember he's one of those guys for a long time. He was like a Ray Cometa type guy, where it's like this guy deserves to be so much higher on the cards.
Uh-huh.
You go in this cage match, and it's like one guy, probably a guy that was in that Progress crowd, like, well, he wasn't very good in Best of the Super Juniors or whatever on one or whatever one New Japan tour he was on. So his
Yeah,
cage
the
match rating was like a 5 or something forever.
his like one fucking Fantastica Mania match that they saw or
Yeah,
something.
and he probably was awesome in it, and that guy's just stupid.
He only has I mean even now he only has like 13. Yeah, and literally he only has 13 ratings, 5 comments. And the first comment, and I cannot make this up, is watch him in Fantastica Mania in Japan and didn't enjoy his style or the gimmick, lame and boring. The only thing I liked was some of his Yaveo.
Didn't Float? Isn't that what got his cage match ban? Was he gave Defunto a 10?
I
Yeah, or I think he replied to someone who was like, "You fucking idiot."
maybe
Eternal E Pure's got a on here.
yeah, shouts out
Shout out.
friend of the pod.
Bro, he's the best, Defuto, and Apure is the best, and Folk is the best.
Oh, we're tiring out Dahmer here.
Lucha's
We
the
got to
best.
get to the crazy match next. Um, it's time
One's tired.
it's time for Aubie's match of the week. This uh,
Oh.
the fact that this hasn't happened sooner is impressive to me.
This is an absolutely fucking shocking match.
Uh,
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
this is Carlos Colon versus Abdullah the Butcher from WWC 5 or is this 5 or 6? I can't read my own notes.
It's June.
June, yeah, so 6/15/86. Um, dude, like
The Vengeance match. This was marketed as Vengeance in the Daytime because 2 months before this, in a 6-man, it was Abdullah and Ron and Chicky Star against Carlos and the Invaders. And after the match, Abdullah threw ammonia in Carlos Colon's eyes and like blinded.
Nice.
the fuck
And
of all things, dude.
yeah, he pulls it out of his his fupa.
I mean, yeah,
His butt.
as everything
Yeah,
comes from Abdullah the
yeah,
Butcher.
yeah. Shout out and blinds him. So this is Carlos's revenge match. It's his first match in a couple months, and it's vengeance. There's nothing, and I have thought
I
about
am
bringing a match from
vengeance.
Puerto Rico for a long time. I've thought about bringing a Carlos Colon. I've thought about bringing Abdullah,
The fact
and
this
it's
is the
interesting.
first Abdullah match, by the way, on the podcast is fucking insane.
It's funny
Yeah.
because I don't think it's such a non-traditional match. I don't
Or
think it
Abdullah,
like
I feel.
yeah, it doesn't really highlight what either guy is like known for. Because for Abdullah, he's a monster, he's a killer, right?
Mhm.
And for Carlos, he's known for the comebacks and the massive crowds, like cheering along with his
Yeah,
punching and stuff.
huge baby face.
Yeah, but so it's not really like indicative of their feud at all, which is awesome. You should watch every Carlos Colon and Abdul the Butcher match you can find on YouTube. They're all there. Uh, although if you want them with the right dates, go to uh,
Russian Facebook.
my page. Yeah. But it's still it is. It's like Dom. You said it was shocking. Is that what you said?
Yeah, no, it was a shocking match because
It is.
I feel like it within 30 seconds the punching starts and then that's the whole tone for the whole match. He just gets he gets dog walked. He gets fucked up
He
violently.
almost seems like he's
Out
like
on his feet for the whole match.
yeah, that he's like almost in shock.
Yeah, like he's already knocked out and he like doesn't know what to do. And he's like, I'm already in like a 20-minute match, but I'm like already like showing concussion symptoms. What do I do? I'm just gonna sell. And he doesn't even sell, he just stands there and takes all the punches. Fuck, that must
It's
suck. It's
it's like
awesome.
so there's a couple reasons why I picked this for Halloween, which are probably obvious. There's all the eye work, which is the revenge part, because
Jesus fuck.
I normally like in real life or like a horror movie or whatever, I hate all stuff. I cannot watch gore that's like I can't watch like what's the fucking the killer movie? What's his name?
Fire.
Ishi the Killer or whatever.
Oh, Ishi the Killer? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't watch like Unchained and Delusia. I cannot watch eyeball stuff. But I mean I know these are two fucking pros in this, so it's awesome and sick. But it feels like the end of a horror movie where
Yes.
like the good guy kills the villain. But it
Yeah.
also feels like I've probably talked about this on the pod before. A common recurring dream that I've had, and I know I've looked it up, so I know it's not just me, where you're like in a fight and you're beating the shit out of somebody and they just won't stay down.
I've never had that
You guys
dream.
ever had that dream? You ever had that dream, Brady?
Wait, hold on. What dream?
Where you're just like beating the shit out of somebody and they won't stay down.
No, actually, I
I looked it up. I promise. It's a real Freudian thing or whatever. But
Are you an angry person?
no.
no, no, pretty chill.
Beautiful. It's
But
beautiful.
yeah,
That's how your brain gets it out.
I guess so, yeah. But Carlos gets it out on Abdullah's head because this is the vengeance match. He does in
20
all the
minutes
other
straight,
matches,
bro.
in every Abdullah match, right? He has multiple foreign objects in his fat folds,
And he does his
forks,
throat chops every
is
second and
yeah,
interrupts you.
and he starts that way, sort of like he lays all his weight on Carlos in the corner and on the ropes, and that's obviously to like tire him out, but it's also a prelude for like that's when he pulls the fucking fork out, right? When
Yeah.
he's got him in the corner covered up and the ref can't see it, but it's just the tables are totally flipped because the acrobat of Puerto Rico, the hero of the people, brings his own stabbing implements.
I
He stabs him like directly
in the
what looks
fucking
like in the eye.
eyeball, dude.
You feel him
Yeah.
fucking crying.
Like the first thing I
he's
wrote
he's
is that like the only thing I really know like for sure like because I haven't really watched a lot of Abdullah or Carlos Colon.
figured that was the case. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
the really the only things I like know about these two dudes is that they bleed a fucking ton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's evident always.
Carlos used to gig himself before the match and super glue it back together
Oh my god,
so that when he got punched, it would like separate.
that is fucking nuts.
Yeah. It's a cliche, but people talk about like this is sort of the advent of hardcore wrestling. Is obviously Abdullah is a pioneer in that regard, and the stuff with the Funks and the Sheik is, but like the Cologne feud in Puerto Rico is like a real
So
precursor to like what would be considered to be hardcore wrestling.
yeah, with the like a lot of the blood and s- foreign objects.
Yeah,
And stabbing. Ugh.
Dude,
I'll bring the very funny version of this match from '91 sometime soon, so you can see the
I like
it worked as a comedy
I'm
match.
just I was just watching the match, right? And like so he stabs him like what looks like in the fucking eyeball. And then like it's just him stabbing him. Like I literally like I was like uh I was like, oh, these are like fucking crazy ass punches, and I was like, then I wrote, did he just stab him in the fucking eye with a fork? And then I said, is it a fork or is it a knife? Because you can't really
Just like a
tell.
shiv, man.
Yeah,
I think it's like a shiv.
and then
Um,
my next notes are, so here's the thing. I'm not writing stuff because the match is literally just Cologne fucking stabbing Abdullah the Butcher.
And
it's
Like,
punching him in the
punching him,
mouth.
and kicking him in the dick, headbutting him in the face, and trying to get his eyeball out of his head. He starts going for the eye like 1 minute into the match. He's pulling at and poking at his eye.
Bro, he literally does a thing I've never seen before where has his thumb and he's trying to fucking like jab his fucking thumb. Nah, fucking bro.
Yeah, he wants to blind him because he blinded him, man. Motherfucker. And
Fucking
I watched this on YouTube with like the auto translate, and it actually was like fantastic because it's Hugo Savinovich, and he's so big and expressive. It translates really well.
his
And
ugly ass.
yeah, I love him. He is emphasizing over and over like there will be no rematch, which is why Carlos Colon like doesn't give a shit, and because Abby can't get his back. But he says something interesting early. He says that Carlos wants to keep no space between him and Abdullah so that Abdullah can't pull out the weapon. So it's just eye work, punches, headbutts, and stabbing
I mean, I
I
guess
mean,
and
that
and
makes
biting.
sense.
Yeah, no, it's
it's
awesome. That's what you would do to somebody if they threw
awesome, bro.
fucking ammonia in your eyes. It's what you want to see like in that situation as a fan in the territory days. You want to see the babyface get his revenge, but it's so interesting because Carlos Colon is an incredible seller and like for my money maybe the best comeback babyface comeback ever. But they don't even bother with that. They just give people what they want, which is Carlos Colon like basically killing Abdullah. He would have
And
killed him if they didn't stop the match,
I
and he
think that
still tries.
bro, I think he was literally suffering from like brain trauma standing up. I think he was knocked the fuck out for sure. Because I
I
mean,
mean,
even if they're not real punches, I mean they're real. No, those are I'm walking it back. Those are real punches to his head for like 20 full minutes. You could see him like there was no hand put up. He was just walloping him in the side of the head.
yeah,
Fucking
and
crazy.
that's it. Like Carlos Colon, our good friends at the Wheelie Good podcast did their punchers bracket last week. I've lost track of time, being a house
Shout
husband.
out them.
I think it was
Yeah,
last week, yeah. And they had Colon in the punchers bracket, and he's an interesting one because that's his punches. He doesn't do like the big recoil, or he just fucking like
Wallops you in the
makes a big
fucking like
fist and wallops you in the head.
it's fucking nuts. It probably sucked to work with him because it's like, well, I know I'm getting like a black eye tonight. Fuck.
Yeah, and Abby is such a beast, man. He like, and he never goes down. He only goes down twice in the whole match. as he's
He
getting
get
like
kicked in
brain
the head
trauma.
and shit, bro.
And the first time he goes down is when Carlos Colon puts his head on the rope and just starts stomping on his fucking head.
Bro, fuck it. Like that. That's disgusting. It's fucking crazy.
And there's blood all over the camera. Blood is spraying all over the camera lens, so there's just
I love the
drops of
camera
blood.
in this match, bro. It's like it's so close up. You get Abby's face in the view, and then it immediately fucking shoots out of view because he just got punched as hard as he could.
And it really highlights like the camera is 1 inch away. Like Carlos Colon is digging in his eye socket, bro.
It is
Like, there's
nasty.
no way to kayfabe that when the
Yeah.
camera is.
Like, even best case scenario, right? Like, even if he's not like actually going into the eye, his nails are still just like digging into the bridge of his nose.
Yeah, that was another thing that Hugo kept talking about on commentary was his fingernails. Carlito's fingernails.
I mean, understandably, dude, that looks fucking crazy.
And Abby gets like he probably hits like 6 offensive moves in this match, and you keep thinking like he's gonna get he's gonna like turn it around, and Carlos is gonna sell. It's just immediately cut off with like a dick kick or a headbutt
Yeah,
or a
fucking
palm
right to
thrust
the
to the
cock.
eye, wooden chair to the head.
Yeah, the wooden chair, like I was like, damn, that's like
That shit is like
I
amazing.
I I don't I want to say hate on because I don't hate every time I see it, but like when I do see it, I'm just like, man, I like I don't know if I like the idea of getting whacked in the head with that, man.
You know, we watched the old class match where the angle setting it up had
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah,
guys
that.
getting, and it went wrong both times in that angle. So yeah, that's
They
not
were not. Yeah, they were not trustful. That was hard fucking wood that would crack your head open.
yeah. Like you're just
the big high spot in this match is a monkey flip. It's so good.
I like at one point
If you
I
hate Abdullah, I hate you.
at one
I just
point
want to put that on record.
I just asked in this match. I literally just was like, I was like, is this just like 20 minutes of Abdullah just getting his ass beat? I was like, does he make a comeback like at all? And
Yeah, yeah. I was like, yep, nope. He gets beat up the whole time.
No,
this
and
shit,
like so they kept on commentary. They kept repeating that the president of World Wrestling Council and the wrestling commissioner of Puerto Rico are at ringside, which of course figures into the finish. But
Bro, they
not only
storm.
does he never make a comeback, he, Carlos Colon is curb stomping him like while the doctor is checking on him, and he beats his ass all the way to the back.
which is so fucking sick, bro.
Did you guys watch the post match?
I mean, yeah, I like
Yes.
Yeah,
it,
it's hard to make out, but he whips his ass all the way to the dugout because they're in
a baseball stadium, classic.
yeah, Roberto Clemente and this is like their biggest crowd ever, huge crowd. And then the crowd carries Carlos out on their shoulders after he just murdered a man.
Dude,
Oh, bro, we didn't even talk about the random monkey flip in the middle. That was the best move ever.
So I
the
He,
say,
it,
yeah, the only high spot of this match is a big monkey flip.
where Abdullah looks, he almost fucking dies and or lands on him. Also,
I kind of love it. Like it's
no, yeah,
such
it's
He is
awesome.
so good. God, Abby was
it's such a
talk about you
crazy
later.
like
Love you.
unnecessarily violent but also necessarily violent. Um yeah, like at no point do I really feel like sorry.
Abdullah does not get ass weapons like that usually. I feel like
Never, no. I mean,
I
No.
he'll
never ever
sell,
feel like, yeah, never
but
ever like that. I feel like.
no, he always gets hit. And in fact, it's usually the opposite. Like if you watch him in All Japan, he's usually like killing someone. He's like Matsunaga mode.
Uh-huh.
He's
That
just
is true.
in he's just near unconsciousness from his brain hitting his skull over and over for like
Bro, I
20
mean,
minutes.
it
And
is literally
he's
repeated blows.
he's incredible at it. The selling is so good. The stagger selling, like he won't go down, but
Probably not
he
even
you
selling.
really are
He's
like,
probably just
this guy
actually
is
fucked
getting
up.
yeah, and he probably loved it too.
Yeah, he's probably like, yeah, fuck it, good match.
Yeah,
These guys
crowd's
made a
gonna
lot of
love
money
this one.
together.
Oh yeah. I mean, how long did they like? I've
So on tape, first Carlos Abdullah match that I've seen is from 1981 from Trinidad and Tobago, which ends in a riot.
Nice.
Um, but I mean, and then they wrestled all the way up to like the end of both of their careers. The last great one is the 91 match that I definitely will bring. I feel like I've streamed it in the server before, but I don't know if you guys were around for that.
I remember watching a
Either
Cologne.
time, yeah. But all
y-
of them are great. They're all different. Really an argument. Like these are two guys who I feel like have been unfairly maligned.
Hmm.
It's the same thing we've talked about, right? The Dave School or whatever of work rate,
mhm.
where people just act like these guys were shit. When
Completely not true.
yeah, when you watch this and you get transported, and this is like, to me, sort of the peak of what you can do in like traditional pro wrestling storytelling. And again, there's nothing like this. There's no match where like Ricky Steamboat or Ricky Morton, right after he got his face rubbed in the concrete by Flair, they
Just-
go do a Ric Flair and Ricky Morton match. It's not Ricky
Hmm.
Morton like trying to literally murder
yeah,
Ric
it's not Ricky Morton stabbing Ric Flair for 20 fucking
Nah,
minutes,
Flair.
and then yeah, it's just like everybody's like, oh okay, but like uh, this is probably the only way, like only two people that could get away with it, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. This is just like it's an all timer. I mean,
I think, and I said, tweeted it, uh, did like a Halloween card draft with some people, and this was immediately, I was like, this is my main event. And I said it when I drafted it. I think this is one of the great matches. This is like a piece of art.
yeah, it is great.
um,
So I'm glad that it took this long because I'm stoked that you guys liked it.
I loved it.
But
yeah,
but I love Puerto Rico and I bring some more of it soon. And I love Abby, which again we'll talk about later. Um Spoiler, sorry. But Carlos Colon too, man. You don't have to be. I'm preaching to the choir for the people who listen to this podcast, right? I'm sure most people who listen to this podcast, if they saw Carlos Colon, would like him and understand our philosophy. But it's like what we were talking about earlier. It's just this. It's logical. It's the straightest line to violence, and they managed to keep this crowd for 25 minutes of like, this is not high drama. The drama is he going to actually murder him?
Uh huh.
yeah. Like, how far is he going to get? Not willing to go, because we know the answer. It's like, at what point do they stop him, basically?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
and
He
that's
would
how
have
we did.
died.
That's how it ends. The doctor, I think it's the president of funny, right? The World Wrestling Council is Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre. So, and this promotion has the same name as the last promotion. We just use the English letters for the shortening of it, but they stopped the match because Abdullah is not going to quit. He's not going to lay down, and Carlos is not going to stop traumatizing his brain and stabbing his eyeball.
So much brain trauma. It was fucking awesome to watch.
Yeah, it does my heart good that you guys liked it. I was kind of worried.
No, I loved it.
No, don't be worried.
Yeah, kind of undeniable, I guess.
Oh, for sure. Moving on, it is time for Dom's Animal Corner. Dom, talk to us a little bit about some electric eels.
So as you guys know, they make electricity, as in the name.
Hmm.
It's very cool. It's because they have the organs. They make electricity because they have three specialized organs. They have the hunter's organ, the sat. I don't know how to say it. The Satch's organ or the Sax organ, and then the last one. Yeah,
That one he doesn't
they
remember the name
all.
of.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but they're for defense. If a big mammal comes, tries to grab you or eat you, I'll
Evolution is so cool.
yeah, bro. Like this is like it's kind of awesome to like think about it. Oh, like just a little bit. Like this is an animal that creates electricity
And adapted the ability to do that.
Over time.
in
I wish I
water.
could go. Yeah, like be like when the first time the cells inside the eel was like electric zap.
Bro, I mean that they wow. I mean this shit could probably charge your car.
Oh, for
Yeah, and they're
sure.
funny looking too, dude.
I like how funny looking they are. I
They
think
have
all
that
eels are
prehistoric look where they're just
yeah.
because I guess they evolved this early, and it's like such a good
Yeah, shit
defense
where you're
mechanism that they
perfect,
just
bro.
stayed. Yeah, so they have that like dumb look because
Dude, they
they're
had
just
like
like
the
they're
underjaw
like they're the first draft. They're just like big round eyeballs,
and good
big
news
mouth,
for
big teeth.
us. Yeah, good news for all of us. They don't even really have big teeth. They just have a little
Do they
stupid
not?
mouth that looks like they definitely have teeth, but like they're small looking teeth.
Sometimes I
You
see
know?
them and they kind of look like, like when you have like a good poop. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Yep.
like
Perfect.
you just
Heaven is a mystery.
you.
Oh wow, they like really. They don't really actually. Oh, they have like little dagger teeth, little small teeth, real small teeth,
Yeah.
real small teeth. Did you know that they can actually breathe oxygen on land a little bit? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hold
Yep.
on. Did you know electric eels are not eels? What the fuck is this?
Wait, what?
Hold on. We're
This is like when I
What?
googled horseshoe crabs after last week.
Horseshoe crabs are. I like them. They're cool.
Yeah, we talked about
electric.
them, and I asked if they were crabs because I thought I remembered from teaching seventh grade science that they weren't. They're not. They're just called horseshoe crabs.
It's called horseshoe
This
crabs.
horseshoe crabs, electric eels, peanuts.
So electric
That's all I
eels belong to the order uh
Wow.
Gymnotiforms. I'm sure Biz will correct me on how the fuck I pronounce that, and are more
Gymnoid
closely
Bay or
related
something.
to knife fish than to true eels.
Wow.
Whereas
When
That's cool.
true
banded knife
eels,
fish. This is cool.
true eels like the green moray belong to the order Anguilliforms. I think I pronounced that correctly.
Anguilliforms.
Does Aquaman ever use eels like as weapons, electric eels?
There,
Does he ever like whip somebody with an electric eel?
he has there's definitely been cases where he has used the shock of an electric eel to try and incapacitate someone, or just the bite of an eel or the constriction of an eel, or usually it's just big sharks. He somehow finds the biggest sharks. Because Aquaman, he don't talk to fish. It's technically fish, like of telepathy. It's a form of telepathy. He speaks. He's able to move that part of their brain. He's able to control that part of their brain that
That would be a cool superhero to be.
people disrespected, but would not want to technically be friends with cool fish
Yeah.
and
I just
sharks.
had a soft
I
spot
mean,
for Aquaman because there was like a VHS that I rented all the time when I
bro,
was like
yeah,
6. That was like a Aquaman cartoon.
fuck
So
yeah.
I've always been an Aquaman defender.
Shouts out
Aquaman is the
Aqualad real quick.
coolest.
The ocean is cool,
And
man.
Aqualad.
Sorry. What's cooler, the ocean or Gotham City? Come on.
Bro, the ocean is. I
Yeah.
am just such a sucker for anything ocean fucking themed because you could do so much.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Obsito into the ocean documentaries
Mm.
because I can
He
sit there
don't
and
get
watch
him too
fish all day.
scared.
Yeah, I feel like that's a slippery slope. Like one,
Yeah, yeah. I don't want him to grow up too fast, but
like
I do want to watch Planet Earth instead of Gabby's Dollhouse.
like I know it's not a documentary, obviously, and like it, but like, is he like locked in on fish? Like, is he like watched like Finding Nemo and been like, yeah, that's my
No,
shit?
well, he likes that stuff. Okay, this is purely projection. This is like when I made him watch The Rock versus Hulk Hogan last week.
Uh,
Well, yeah.
Like when my dad bought me a dartboard for my 13th birthday. No, I don't give a fuck about darts. I want a Sable poster and
Maybe some
yeah, a
lotion.
fucking rage. Yeah, some hand lotion and a fucking Rage Against the Machine CD. Get out of here.
That's a crazy
Alex
combo.
wants to play Minecraft and watch Gabby's Dollhouse.
The fuck is Gabby's
And
Dollhouse?
sorry, I saw the movie with him yesterday. It's a Netflix show. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. I ate a gummy before it, so it was kind of an
yep.
existential
Okay,
thing.
I
Well, Gloria Stefan was in it. Kristen Wiig was in it.
I see. Like it's just like a yeah. I'm like
They defeat the villain by like being nice to her and having empathy for her. So actually, shout out
That's
Gabby's Dollhouse
real.
because it's really good
That's real.
kids programming when you're trying to explain to a child that like bad guys are not like evil people. So when you file under fire listeners and co-hosts have children, you'll appreciate it.
not the end co-hosts.
Yeah, he asked me today why people made bombs.
Fuck, dude, because
Oof.
people are evil.
That's too
Yeah,
real, man.
you can't tell him that.
You aren't ready for that
Yeah,
conversation yet.
that's a quick. I don't know, buddy. That's an instant.
I'm not too
Hold
sure
up,
about
man.
that one.
You
Yeah.
want a peanut butter and jelly?
That's
Yeah,
a
you wanna watch dump trucks?
Yes.
yeah, that's a
Yeah, he does.
I know the answer, but
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you. That's like it's just all of Oppenheimer. Like that's
How do I
actually
explain
that's what you need to
war
do.
to a
You need to just
child?
yeah, you just need to sit your child down and just let him watch Oppenheimer, and then he can fully grasp it. Just skip
No. I need
fat
him to be innocent forever.
fast forward through the bad bits. Just show him all the bomb stuff and then all the regret
I've
stuff.
not actually even seen Oppenheimer.
Really?
Me neither. Me neither.
Yeah, I used to be a Christopher Nolan fan, but as I get older, he feels more like a style over substance kind of guy with every movie.
I think you would
And I
like
have a
it.
limited amount of time to watch movies.
I
I
th-
see.
So
I see now. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
I needed to have a little more staying power.
I think you would like it, but also
I probably would love it just for like historical because I'm a history nerd.
but it is kind of one of those movies where like while you're watching it, you're just kind of like it takes you a second to kind of like lock in because of uh the way it's laid out, like
Uh-huh.
it's not
It's
like
a
a
slow burn.
yeah, and it's not like a linear story because there's like
Well, yeah, that's Christopher Nolan.
there's an interrogation portion and like just like the actual story. It's a whole thing. Anyway, um, moving on.
Podcast brought to you by 2023.
I watched Barbie before I watched Oppenheimer. Um,
Barbie was good.
yeah, I like
I
Barbie.
like Greta Gerwig a lot more than Christopher Nolan.
Um,
I have not watched
Me
either.
and Travis Kelsey love Greta
Ye-
Gerwig.
are you guys ready to play the cage
yes.
match game?
I'm ready to eat some wings, bro.
Dom's ready. Yeah, he's ready to just like pass out.
Chill, chill. Maybe a little bit.
It's okay. I also haven't ate dinner, so I'm just as hungry and ready to go to bed as you. Anyway, It is my pick this week for the cage match game. Scores are as follow. Aubrey has 4 points, Dom has 3, and I have 1. Are you guys ready for the overall rating for your wrestler?
Yes.
It is 7.40.
Braun Breaker.
It's not Braun Breaker. He's probably rated way fucking higher than that, unfortunately. He's not bad, but
Brody King.
it is not Brody King. Also probably rated way higher than that. All right. Now I got to decide. I read each of these three earlier, and I got to decide which one that I want to do first. All right, we'll go with this one. It is an 8.0. In in his company, he was basically just a jobber that was hard to take seriously, even though he was over for the gimmick that he had. He was good in the ring and pulled off the gimmicks well, but his only really disadvantage was that he lacked the star power to be anything but lower mid-carder. I wish he won more matches instead of basically being a jobber. I'll just say it was in
Is
WWE. I'll give you that. Because that was
Okay.
kind of
okay.
too vague.
WWE.
Yes.
Get the F out. Okay. Crash
Oh.
Holly.
It is not Crash Holly.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was like I realized after I finished it, I'm
Who,
like,
who who's the guy who has sideburns in the WWF and he did kicks?
um,
Enrico?
Yeah. I think it was just Rico, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Rico Constantino, bro. Is this
Yeah,
Rico
Yeah, it is
Constantino?
not Rico.
yeah.
I was thinking of somebody else who has sideburns, but I'm not gonna say a name because then anyway.
Sideburns. Okay.
It's not the sideburns is not the clue. I was just thinking of another wrestler, but I don't want to I don't want to name a bunch of wrestlers and then like
Yeah.
get you on a track or something. Um, all right, it's another 8.0. A guy who was always entertaining, but at the same time was an excellent worker in the ring. I know it sounds like his most famous gimmick kind of ran its course, but it also served a great purpose. The man behind the character has always been a credible worker in the ring. So kind of like a point out that like he had like this is like a super popular gimmick.
Hurricane Helms.
It is Hurricane Helms.
Yes.
Albie gets 2 points.
God fucking damn it. I like fucking Shane Helms too.
Me too, man.
Yeah,
He's
look,
awesome.
Awesome wrestler.
Can you
Yeah, he's awesome.
send me cool Shane Helm matches?
Oh, I
there's a
will.
ton.
Ask Dom.
There's like
Dom
it.
likes Hurricane Helms too.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
he does. I remember that.
Hurricane stuff like is can kind of be pigeonholey stuff, but like when he's like working as like in like WCW and stuff, like
Yeah, he
he's
rocks.
fucking
Bro, he is
amazing.
so fucking cool. I mean, bro, the vertebraker is his fucking move. I mean, you have to be a badass for that to be your move.
Now I can finally send this fucking t-shirt thing that I found on his on his he has a fucking
I would wear that.
Spawn style Hurricane t-shirt on his pro
I need
wrestling
to get a
tees.
Hurricane Helms t-shirt. That would be fucking sick, actually.
He actually honestly like he has a lot of cool looking t-shirts.
I ain't
Like
getting no pro wrestling tees though.
he has that. Yeah, you
I'll
know, I
go
get it.
Redbubble before I do that.
I just like you know, I just like looking at what he like the designs that he
Yeah,
has.
yeah, yeah.
Um
Good pick
yeah,
because I won,
well yeah, you know.
but also a good pick because awesome wrestler.
um moving on, it's time for pros and connors.
Pros and cons,
Did
baby.
we get any other emails? I doubt it, but
I'll pull it up. Let's see. No.
all right. Give us the pros and connors for this week.
All right. Hey, File Under Fire dudes, another great pod this week. Thank you, Connor. You're definitely a big part of that. While watching the great Kabuki versus Kevin Von Erich Kevin Von Erich match and seeing Kabuki put Kevin in a devastating double armpit claw and then Kevin putting on a stomach claw, I started to think about claws and nerve holds. Besides the face iron claw, you don't really see a lot of these types of holds in modern wrestling. They probably seem too archaic or goofy in a post MMA world, but personally, I think wrestling should embrace more of the archaic and goofy. Well said. So, what other holds and moves that seem to have fallen out of favor would you like to make a comeback? And if you needed to incapacitate an assailant, which claw or nerve hold do you think would be the most effective? Thanks for the great pods, guys. Sincerely, Connor. I like the nerve hold that Ming did, like the trapezius area.
Yeah, I like that armpit hold. I like
Yeah,
that.
that was nasty.
That
I
shit suck.
uh
The Asiatic spike, I don't know if that counts as a nerve hold, but like, you're pushing down. That might be like cutting off the blood supply. I don't know exact mechanics of the Asiatic spike, but
I
sad.
nobody does like half the submissions anymore that like old wrestlers did and that were cool. Like everybody just does like ankle locks, figure
Yeah,
fours,
or
arm
UFC
bars.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like uh more people need to just bust out like a good single leg crab. Like
Priest.
what was the didn't we have one of those like last week? When
Somebody was wrenching that fucker back, but I can't remember what match it was.
oh,
I
I
can't
know
remember
it
that
was
wrenching.
my
it was like,
match. It was the Samoa Joe and Loki match where he was doing the
yeah,
single
yeah,
leg crab trying to make the back of
Oh
his
yeah, yeah,
head
yeah.
touch his foot.
yeah.
Yeah, like
And,
fucking
and going, but like last week, you talking about people don't do the submissions. Larry Zabisco was breaking out stuff in my match that like nobody does.
yeah, same fucking
That nobody
thing.
was even doing in '94 or whatever when they were having that match.
People need to do like quarter Nelson shit or something. Like what
I
it
like bear hugs. Anything can be a submission if you just get it over.
yeah.
The mandible claw. That's a
It,
cool submission that nobody does. I know that's like a signature Mick Foley thing slash
I was just gonna say mandible claw would
initiative.
fucking suck. I would not
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
but
Get your
like
fucking fingies out of my mouth, bro,
If
please.
I think if I was gonna do a nerve hold to incapacitate somebody, it would be the trapezius thing that Ming does
the armpit
on
one.
both. Nah, he does it on top. He
Dude,
squeezes like your shoulder, kind of.
should you just do like a titty twister?
Yeah.
Like
Well, you could do the Bruce Lee Jeet Kune Do thing and just like crush their nuts,
um
neck nuts.
dude,
That's how you want to fight.
I'm sure like
Carlos Walnuts.
I'm sure there's a ton of them. I just can't think of like submissions and also like kind of like the point of the email, right? Is like some things people are just like, well, that wouldn't work. That doesn't matter. Like that's the thing I
Yeah,
heard.
but we're in such a like post-realism wrestling landscape anyway. Connor's right. I love the way he put it. Embrace more of the archaic and goofy.
Hmm. Well, like
I think people would also embrace that stuff.
I think that's one of the things I've
You could get a
found.
14 tweet Matt D thread if you did a claw.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. That guy loves to fucking tweet. Shout out Matt D, bro. Love you, bro.
Um,
Oh, I got a hard on for the Segunda Caída guys. I'm sorry. I respect you,
one of the like
but your pocket
things I kind of know
sucks.
notice whenever I'm watching older wrestling is like they're doing stuff that is like very over the top and flamboyant, but the crowd doesn't just like not react to it because they're like, oh, that wouldn't work on me. They're just like, oh shit, like I know this is
Well,
like,
it's over.
yeah,
The Von Erichs have beat 1,000 people with the claw.
yeah. Fritz von Erich like made that made it something, and then he passed it down to his sons, and they
The Great
all,
Khali squished Rey Mysterio's head.
yeah, made blood squirt out his little mouth. Why? It's why.
Very
That's there you go. That's what some like. There are big muscle dudes out there on the indies right now. If you're a big muscle dude, start doing the head squeeze. And like
Yeah.
bone
Like Adam Priest has gotten the single leg crab over as a finisher.
like
No, you're right.
It's not hard to do.
it like because if you're strong enough, I will believe that you're hurting somebody by pushing in the sides of their heads because that would
That
hurt.
would suck balls, dude. I wouldn't want.
Yeah, you
What?
get a headache immediately. I'd
And
be like,
bonus
stop,
Yeah, right.
fucking.
Golly.
bonus points if you're fucking like you're wrestling somebody that has the abilities like Ray did, where they can fucking like you can lift them up in the air and they can like hold themselves up. Like if you can do that, even fucking better, dude. Yeah. Somebody steal
If you
that
did a
shit.
nerve hold to somebody's foot, that would probably suck.
Ooh, like right in the middle of their foot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of like how
fucked.
kind of like how
If I ever catch Matt Riddle in the street, I'm gonna put a nerve hold on his foot.
Uh-huh.
how fucking Zack Sabre
He would
Jr.
kill me
does
so
the like
fast.
does the
Yeah,
finger
he would
bullshit.
fucking rip your head off.
He would kill me.
Yeah, kind of
I'd be
like
like, Matt Riddle, I'm putting a pressure hold on your dick so you can never fucking violate it. He would just kick me in the mouth. I'd be like, oh my god, my teeth.
not the teeth.
Dick Riddle, bitch. Dick Riddle, fuck, bitch.
Yeah, always goddamn fuck Matt Riddle. Somebody who will never be on this podcast, Matt fucking Riddle. I will say I was trying so hard, like not to go back on it, but like I was trying so hard to find a fucking cage match game person, and like just scrolling through the wrestlers page on fucking cage match, it's like so fucking bad, man. There's just so much,
Like,
just
man, yeah.
it's just bad. Like after Shane Helms, it's like Tyler Bate, Sean Spears, Evil, Eric Young, Gail Kim,
Like Eric Young.
the Boogeyman. Eric Young has a 6'5'7". Sorry
Come
for
on.
if somebody uses that in the future, but
Eric D.
like I like Chuck Taylor, but Chuck Taylor's rated higher. Like you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like EY
E-man.
EY at least has some like some legitimacy to him.
Been in a ton of great matches. And has a ton of personality. He was mini Scott Steiner. Come on. The little
I
bad big
agree.
head.
Was that before or after fucking uh Petey?
Fuck
Make
you,
that up.
Petey.
That was Petey Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Petey
my
was
bad.
Petey
Sorry,
was the
Benjamin.
damn
Benjamin. Sorry.
damn.
Nevertheless, Team Canada was cool.
Shouts out Team Canada, I guess.
Yep.
Um,
This is crazy, and then we can move on. But I just looked up Eric Young. He was trained by Waldo Von Erich,
Oh,
Carl
wow.
Leduc, Scott Demore, and Chris Canyon.
That's definitely a lineup.
Yeah.
dude, his signature moves include the highlight reel. Shut the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Um, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the dude of the week. It's fucking Abdullah the Butcher, man. Like, who else would it be?
I mean,
Like,
He's
and
the
we
best ever.
saw today that he got pulled from a fan fest appearance, a WrestleCon thing, because he's in the hospital in poor health,
I'm so
which
sorry
sucks.
about that.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Because if you know me, you know my love for Abdullah. One of those guys I'll always ride for. Criminally underrated. Um, a great barometer litmus test for taste. There's no one like Abdullah the Butcher, and there never will be.
No.
Yeah, never.
There are a lot of rip-offs of Abdullah the Butcher. There are a lot of
People who want to be.
wannabe Abdullah the Butchers, but there's only one Abdullah the Butcher. And I wear my Abdullah the Butcher's House of Ribs and Chinese Food hat 3 times a week. I'm always repping Abdullah the Butcher.
That's so beast.
Get well soon, King. Love you.
Yes, please get well soon.
Please. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the File Under Fire podcast.
It's so bad.
You could go, Duff.
No, bro. I'll wait. It's the podcast.
Thank you guys for listening. Check us out on our socials. If you want to get a hold of us, email us at fileunderfirepod@gmail.com. As always, check out the things that we do or our friends do. Dom just talked about some crazy regional Japanese wrestling stuff that looked fucking insane.
As always.
Yeah. And we will see you guys next week with maybe a special guest.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Bye.
If we can get things worked out.
Yeah, what's up?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.